here, obviously. Leslie did a great job of dropping it down here, and I found it. Listen, it's a great day to be a Republican. It's a great day. We're on the path to a lot of good things, and I've got a very special person with me today. Ingrid, come on up here. My wife, Ingrid. Ingrid and I have been over here many times with you. I don't go to a Pinellas audience anywhere I don't tell the story that most of you already know, but some of you may not. And that is when I first ran for Congress, when I first ran for my very first elected office, it was this county that made the difference. I represented North Pinellas County the first time we won. We would not have been in public life had it not been for you. And I'm honored to be back here every time in Pinellas County. I'm proud of this county. I'm honored to Pinellas. Let me tell you about this race for governor for a minute. There are a couple of things I think we should all think about. First of all, this election is not about me. It's not about my opponent. This election is about our children and our grandchildren. And it's about you. And it's making Florida a better place for our children and our grandchildren. It's making Florida better. And yes, we do need jobs. We are hurting right now. We've got a lot of people out of work. The next governor of this state has got to be the Chief Economic Development Officer. And as you probably know, April 15th of this year, long before my opponent got started in this campaign, Steve Forbes stood with me across the bay over here, and we announced a plan we'd worked out that I'm confident with no gimmicks will create 500,000 new jobs over the next 6 years by reducing certain taxes, by reducing regulations that we have on our small businesses, by providing the next governor with the tools that we need to have so that I can go and bring businesses here, bring their headquarters, and bring their production facilities and make things work. And we're going to do that. We're going to do that. And secondly, I know that there are a lot of other issues we haven't debated nearly enough in this campaign that should be addressed. Education. We need dramatic improvement in that. I'm proud that Jeb Bush is supporting me. I think you all know that. It's his education program we're going to build on. We're up here about knee high. He gave us accountability, but we've got a lot more to do in K through 12 and in community colleges and in our state colleges and our universities. And we need to be talking and planning, and I've got a plan on my website at BillMcCollum.com about transportation, about water, about insurance, about a whole host of things that I'm very proud of, and I'd like for you to look at if you get a chance to do that as you make up your minds in voting over the next few days if you haven't already, and tell your neighbors and friends about it. But there's something else in this campaign. There's something else that's really important. You have a real choice in this election. A real choice. I'm somebody you know, and you can trust me to be that Ronald Reagan conservative I've always been since I was elected with him. I'm proud of my record. I'm proud of my record. When I was in Congress, I was there for the tax cuts of Ronald Reagan. I was there when we had the Berlin Wall come down. I was there and I wrote the better part of 4 of the 10 planks in the contract with America. I was there for the Republican takeover of Congress in 1994, and we got in office in 1995. And when I left Congress, we had a balanced budget. And we Republicans did that, not Bill Clinton. And I'm proud of that. And I'm proud of my record, and I'm proud of my record as Attorney General about the efforts we've done to fight the cyber predators and to put in every school and middle school and high school an education program to educate our children better how to protect themselves. And I'm proud of the record we've done in establishing the first gang strategy in this state, and of the mortgage fraud fight effort, and the fight against Medicaid fraud. And most of all right now, I'm proud of the lawsuit that I filed 7 minutes after President Obama signed that health care bill into law to declare it unconstitutional. We're going to win that lawsuit. We're going to win that lawsuit. This election is as much as anything about who we are and what our records are. And last week, I do support the Arizona immigration law, and last week I announced the support of a plan to bring an Arizona-style law to Florida. We're going to do that. It's going to be better than Arizona's law, along with Representative Snyder and several others. The issues in both the Obamacare issue and in Arizona in the courts are all about the same thing. It's about the constitutional question of the powers of the federal government versus the states and the individuals. And there's never been in my lifetime litigation more important that's going to the Supreme Court than this lawsuit with regard to that health care bill that's going to decide the difference between whether the federal government can control our lives as much as it has, or whether or not it is going to be left up to us as individuals. This is about individual liberty. It's about rights. It's about personal liberty. And that's what this election for governor is largely about. It's about who we are You know my record. You know where I stand. You know how I'll govern. I don't just campaign as a conservative. I'll be there as a conservative. My opponent, well, he's been running from his record. You've heard him today a little bit. But I know you know who I am. You can trust me. I need your vote. I want your vote. We're going to win. It's about this party. We're going to win on August 24th. And we're going to win this election in November. And I'm going to be the next